Both, yes, please.
Yes, please. So good.
Well, we were chatting on Friday for Batman Hush. You were saying they were telling you, do what you did all those years ago, and then you had to do it. Do you feel like that was an easy thing for you to step back into?
Oh, for Starfire Original, which was 18 years ago, it was really challenging, actually, because not only was the tone of the show very different, I was different. You know, the whole cast was 18 years younger and at completely different places in our lives and in the industry. And, you know, so it was challenging to go, wait a minute, let me remember what I felt like then. Let me picture Andrea in the room directing us in the original show. And how does that feel different? And now talk to myself as Starfire and Teen Titans Go at the same time. So you guys will have to tell us how we did in the end.
So we've seen teases of OG Teen Titans coming back in the episodes, in the movie, and now we get that. So how was it for you when you found out you're getting to do both at the same time?
Really cool. Can I tell you something hilarious?
Of course.
When we were watching the movie last year, the Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Got to see a screening of it at Warner Brothers. Hadn't seen it at all. And then the credits happen, and it's all great. And then all of a sudden, it's the OG Titans. And I was sitting next to Scott, who plays Robin. I was like, oh my God, are they coming back? Are they coming back? I had completely forgotten recording any of that because I had pneumonia. I was really, really sick, and we just did it as a quick pickup somewhere. And so I was as excited, if not more excited, than like the fans when I saw that happen. It was really cool, and to hear about this movie was very exciting. The idea of which came from the poster at Comic-Con with the OG Titans fighting the Teen Titans Go, except Starfire, who just wanted to be friends with herself.
So, Jeremy earlier, Adam Spider, joked that he feels that you guys are so creative that give you a blank page and you guys can actually write an episode. It's funny enough, you actually had a story for an episode recently.
Yeah, I wrote an episode.
So
and I think I'm gonna write more.
Awesome. So I get the sense, based on that and just the way you guys talk in interviews, that the show is very creatively collaborative. It's not like you're not just puppets. Say the words, and it's not just a job. I feel there's more emotional and creative investment for you.
Oh, that. Absolutely. And the cast, we're very close. We have a Teen Titans group text going on at all times, and we hang out together. And and doing Go, because of the broad comedy, which is super fun to do. I mean, sometimes they'll just be like, Titans argue. So we just, Titans, discuss your clothes, okay? And you can tell when they use that on the show. I always think it's super funny when it's a group at Walla, but it's very specific lines we're all saying, and then one of us will just go on forever. That always makes me laugh really hard. I love that they save it. So yes, collaboration, for sure.
Is there a freedom to do one of the Starfires compared to the other?
Freedom. Well, I think they both feel very, very free. And always, my job as an actress is to feel, get out of my own way and feel as relaxed as possible and just trust whatever comes out. That's kind of my journey with acting.
So it's like a gut feeling.
Entirely a gut feeling. Nothing premeditated, nothing thought out. I do read the scripts in advance because then I can do my job better when I know what's going on. But it's just trust it'll come out. And playing with these wonderful people, it's very fun. We'll play off of each other a lot.
Cool.
So I have to ask, was it fun, challenging, or easy for you to going back and forth between the two Starfires? We have to talk to each other in certain scenes or anything like that?
It clarified the difference between them a little bit better, that I was able to just talk to myself. I talked to myself a long time back because I played Blackfire on this show as well. And the second episode we ever did for the original Teen Titans, when we didn't even know each other yet. And the show was just the second episode we ever recorded. And the entire script was me talking to myself. I was like, whew. Oh boy, there's that. Try and relax. Try and trust that it'll come out. But yeah, now I'm rather fond of it. Going back and forth.
Do you keep a Bible of your character along these 18 years, or what is it she has done, or is on your head?
Yeah, and usually someone will remember, if I forget. And often it's fans. They remember everything. Do you remember an episode? No. Please tell me, friend, what happened? And I was like, really? And then what happened? So the question they were going to ask me about it, I'm like, I don't know. You tell me. What did happen?
So how's that evolution been, working on original series, 2003, then coming back to Go, and now this? How has that been for you, seeing it just evolve, like, you've got the original?
Having the break in between was the only sad part. And Greg was the one who said, you gotta believe, it's gonna come back, man. And so it did. And that was the best phone call I've ever gotten, of not only do you get to play this wonderful character again, but you get to do it with all your friends. And wow, were we happy to be reunited and working together again.
So now fans can finally be happy that they don't have to wait any longer, right? After.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, there's always room for more. But I'm not allowed to say that.
How would you describe the difference between the OG and the new character?
And Go? Well, the OG had such a brilliant creative team. David Slack, wow, that guy can write. And Glenn Murakami, what? And that was very much in the action-adventure genre. It was 22 minutes long, but it also very much had a heart and was super funny too. Like, I go back and watch those episodes and I'm like, why does everyone keep saying we were so serious back then? Because we weren't. It was really funny stuff. And then Go has the most amazing artistic team. Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath and Peter Michaels, holy cow. Writing, art, totally different. Guys coming from more of a Looney Tunes than a comic book. Entirely broad, sweeping, scathing comedy that you can get at every age. You get it at some level. 5-year-olds won't get it at the same level as 47-year-olds, but it's funny for everybody. And it's really nice to have some genuine good laughs now.
You've played Starfire for so long. It's like, this is your character. This one is yours. But there have been other actresses that have played her in other movies, like Kari Wahlgren, for example, and just say for Teen Titans. What's it like for you to hear Starfire being voiced by someone else, or do you not consume that?
It's strange and it's hard. We're sort of like, because we do connect with these characters completely. And like I was saying for Batman Hush yesterday or whenever it was I feel like whoever created the character, it's them. So Paul Dini, Bruce Timm, and Arlene Sorkin are Harley Quinn. I'm lucky to get to play in the pond sometimes. And I feel the same way about Starfire. Well, I feel that the same way about all the characters. So yes, are we all watching the movie together?
Marley?
Yay! All right, I will join you in the audience then. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Head on down there and start on the
Can I see your shirt?
Oh, sure.
Oh, nice.
Got that name?
Yes. That's my first time actually doing her.